Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm taking a quick detour from my trip to deal with some things and pick some things up before I go off to New Hampshire and Canada. Yes, that's right, Canada. If Americans live in America, then why don't Canadians live in Canada? Think about it. Think about it. Now, that being said, today I'd like to discuss Kelley Blue Book and some of their advertising. Many of you who have purchased or sold a car in the past might have used Kelley Blue Book. Kelley Blue Book is a place where you can go and get an idea what a car is worth, whether it is a 2000 Lamborghini or whether it is a 1994 Toyota Celica. It's a great resource to get a basic idea or understanding of what your car is worth. That's what most people use it for. They do have other things. Again, you can go here to check out car repairs and reviews and all that. But 99% of the time when somebody says check Kelley Blue Book, they are referring to the process of purchasing or selling a used vehicle, and so that you have an idea of whether or not you're getting ripped off or ripping somebody else off when you are going to start your bargaining process. And there was an ad that showed up on Instagram recently that one of my subscribers, David, was so kind as to make me aware of. I don't use Instagram or Twitter much. I don't use most social media platforms because they are a dumpster fire. Admittedly, YouTube is one of those dumpster fires, but it is my dumpster fire of choice, and I try to limit myself from the rest of them. And this is the ad that you see on Kelley Blue Book. I'm going to put it here on screen for you. So it's a picture of a woman who seems pissed off. You could tell she's looking down. Her lips are like in that position. She doesn't seem to be happy. She's stressed out. Elizabeth's car is broken. Elizabeth thinks she can fix it herself. She ends up making her car worse and paying thousands of dollars more than she had to. Don't do it yourself. Kelley Blue Book it at kelleybluebook.com. Absolute shit ad. Fuck you, Kelley Blue Book, for producing this ad. So where do we even begin with this garbage ad? Firstly, its effectiveness. If you want people to get repairs done through you, this is not how to do it. The people who made this ad have never read Jim Cam's Start With No. They never read Jim Cam's Start With No. They've never dealt with a real negotiation whatsoever. They thought they were being slick. They took some shitty pictures, they made a shitty slogan, and they are discouraging you from working on your own stuff. See, when someone comes into my store, and I think that there may be some sort of apprehension, maybe they don't trust me as their source for repair, I'll tell them what's going on, I'll tell them why I think it's going on, I'll tell them what they could do. So for instance, let's say someone's coming into my store and they have an issue that I know is the screen. It's not the screen cable. I know it is a bad screen. It's not the screen cable, definitely not the screen cable, but they kind of are inclinating from the email they sent me prior to coming in, they think it's the screen cable because, and the reason they think it's the screen cable is because the screen cable they see is $5 on eBay, and oh look, I just unplug it, it's a cable. You know, it's not behind layers of glass that are adhesed in, or a $300 screen that I could potentially break. It's just a cable. I'm sure if I go in, it'll be easy breezy, 10-minute repair and $5. And a big part of what you have to do in this industry is just crush your customers' hopes like a bug. But there's a way to crush those hopes properly. So I'll say when they come in, if somebody comes in, their screen, the screen is not showing anything. I'll go, oh man, you're not going to like me. This sucks. They go, what are you talking about? Well, on this model, if you have an LVDS cable, you may see that when you move it back and forth, you can get a partial image. But when it comes to embedded DisplayPort, 99% of the time, it's pretty much all or nothing. You're not going to get a partial signal. If your display cable fails, you'll just get nothing. This is going to be a screen. Now, if you have any doubts as to whether or not it is the screen cable, I mean, you seem pretty capable. You know what you're doing from everything you wrote. I'm pretty sure this is something that you're capable of handling. If you want to try, I actually have a spare over here. I mean, it's used. I can't give it to a customer. So, but I might as well, not make waste of it. If you want to use it, you're welcome to use it. I have a little space over here. If you want to put it in there, just try it out, see if that's the issue. But this looks like it's going to be the screen. Now, I'm not belittling him. I'm not saying, you stupid fucking peasant. It is EDP, not LVDS. There's no way that it's the cable and not the screen. Because that's going to put him in the defensive mode. If I do that, he's going to be defensive. He's going to say, fuck you, and then he's going to go and buy a screen cable that's not going to fix his problem, wind up fucking up his computer and whatever, and then he now has a fucked up computer, and now I don't have business from replacing his screen. So, we both lose. So what you do is, I just explain it. I explain it in a way where he has an out. again, it's not that I'm so much smarter than you. If you want to try it, feel free. I have everything over here, but I believe it's this. Here's why I believe it's this. And it's important that you approach your customers in that way, not belittling them. I do lots of videos in this channel on how to replace your own stuff, how to fix your own board. But I don't have a website that is filled with, look at how authorized I am. We are authorized and certified and 30 years experience and so much better than all. No, I mean, my website pretty much says, if you read my FAQ, I said, this actually used to have a banner on it before I changed to the newer version of the website, which actually shittier than the old one. Don't upgrade your website. But somebody says you should redesign it. I actually like the old one better. But yeah, it says on my site, I am not certified. Absolutely not. I don't brag about my certifications at all. I brag about the fact that I am uncertified. That I tell you guys, I don't have a college diploma. When you look at my videos, you could see like my boxes of paper towels and cat food from Amazon and this, dilapidated dump of an office that I used to be in. And, I pretty much laid it out there. Like, here, I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you exactly how to do what I do so that you can learn, so that you can do it yourself. And I'm nothing special. I'm not special. I'm just a dude in his back office. And that has resulted in a lot of people trusting me. Now, if you reverse it and you say, I am smart, I am a genius of board repair, I am so smart, I can tell you why you shouldn't do it without helping you at all. You're a peasant, bring your repair to me, you dumb fuck. What's that going to do? It's going to cause them to be combative. It's going to cause them to go, fuck you. It's going to cause them to say, I'm going to do this myself just to spite you because I don't like other people acting like they are the boss of me, like they know everything and I don't know anything. You have to understand that if you want people to trust you at some extent, you have to extend an olive branch and you have to do it in good faith. And you don't extend that olive branch in good faith by implying that your customer is a fucking moron that cannot do anything for themselves, which is what this stupid fucking ad does. Again, whoever has done this was never part of a real negotiation and was likely not a real salesperson. Can I tell you a secret? We both know you're probably not going to fix your own board. I know that you're going to fuck it up. You know you're going to fuck it up. When you come into my store and I tell you it's a current sensing problem around the ISL 6259 and you say it's just a fuse, you know that it's not just a fuse. You know you're not qualified to tell whether it's a fuse or current sensing. You don't know what current sensing is. We both know that you are going to destroy that board the moment you take the soldering iron to it. That like 99% of you are going to fucking destroy it beyond recognition. But I don't tell you that. I'm not that much of a dick that I'm going to say that out loud. We both know it to be true. But if I say that out loud, now you are actually going to go do it yourself and fuck it up to spite me. Because that's how human beings work. So not only is this a bad advertisement from a sales perspective, you and I both know that none of the people that saw this ad are going to go to Kelley Blue Book to find their auto repairs. Because nobody is going to say, that person just called me a dumb fuck, let me give them my money. That's not how the brain works. What's ridiculous about this is that they are further pushing that idea that you are too stupid to work on your own car. Elizabeth's car is broken. Elizabeth thinks she could fix it herself. Yes, because there are many car repairs you actually fucking can do yourself. She ends up making her car worse and paying thousands of dollars more than she had to. Don't do it yourself. Fear-mongering cunt. How about you actually help Elizabeth do it herself? How about you actually produce some material that makes it easier for people to do this work without destroying it? That also tells them how to do it properly, when they should do something and when they shouldn't do something. Something you'll see in a lot of my videos is I'll make it clear when you should be continuing and when you shouldn't. I make it clear, okay, here's where you're going to need X skill set to do this, and if you don't have that, you probably shouldn't do it. Oh, by the way, if you need your data, here's where if you need data, there's risks, and you probably shouldn't do this. I make these things clear, but I also go over how to do things properly. There are over 600 videos in this list that demonstrate how to do things properly, instead of me just saying that you are such a dumb fuck that you can't do anything at all. And you know what? Maybe you are a dumb fuck. Maybe you are an idiot. Maybe you're almost as stupid as I am, or as stupid and ignorant as I was when I started this. But one thing I hope from my content is that when you come here, you're less ignorant and you have a little bit more knowledge and you're less likely to fuck something up than you were before you came here. And here's the funny thing about that. when you do that, not only do you help other people with their own repairs, not only do you increase people's confidence in their ability to work on their own products, you actually make more money. You actually grow your business. Because at the time that I did this particular video that you see over here, I had 3 employees. And now I have 12. It would be a disservice to say that there is no connection between the increase in business that occurred here and the movement that started very much so with this playlist of let me share every single piece of information on how to do our job. The how, the why, the where, how do I get this stuff? How do I do this stuff? How do I understand these things? These two are inextricably linked. I've shown tens of millions of people how to repair their own product without paying anybody to do it. I've written detailed guides from start to finish on exactly how to do what I do here, so that if you don't understand particular terminology being used, you may be able to learn it by reading a guide that is written in a very simplistic way using big text and pictures and basic stuff. At the same time that I did this, business grew and grew and grew. Because your average consumer would rather deal with someone in a transaction where they don't feel like they're having their arm twisted. People like feeling like they have a choice. They don't like the feeling that you're making it seem like they need to go to the mechanic because they're such a dumb fuck they can't do it. Even if they are such a dumb fuck they can't do it, why make people feel that way? Does that actually benefit them? Does that actually educate them? Does that actually make them more likely to use your services? I think it makes them less likely to use your services. I think it makes them more likely to break their own device than before. Because now it's just, okay, I want to fix this. I'm not sure if I'm qualified. Let me look it up. Then they look this up and they're like, oh, those people can suck my dick. I'm going to figure this out even if I destroy my car. I know. Because I was one of those people. And that's what got me into board repair. And that's what got me into this business in general. I know that attitude. I deal with it every single day. I interface with customers regularly. And back when I was doing the training of new salespeople and new customer service people, before Steve was doing that, I would have to show our new staff how to kind of nip that attitude in the butt when customers would have it by just coming around it. And not like we're so much smarter than you, listen to us. All that doesn't make them distrust us more, but rather, yeah, we ain't that smart here. Here's what I think. If you want to go down this road, here's how you can go down this road. Here are the tools you need. Here is what you need to know. Here's the information. Try it. That actually works. That actually works, and that brings business. In my opinion, you feel free to tell me if you disagree. Fucking shame on Kelley Blue Book for putting their name on this piece of shit advertisement. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now. Not a real salesperson. For fuck's sake, Oreo, we just gave you 2 cans of food. Stop crying. Erica, can you make him stop crying? He's had 2 cans of food. He doesn't need a 3rd can, but he keeps crying. Oh my God. Anyway, I am going to go to Kelley Blue Book. Erica, feed the cat.